Here's my cleaning helper today. Being so good so that I can get some things done. Thanks, baby. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an extreme clean with me where I clean almost my entire house. A lot of these things you're going to be seeing today, I really don't clean on a weekly basis, but they just needed to be dusted. There was some vacuuming that needed to be done, and I thought I would take advantage because my daughter was having a really good day. She was being really calm and happy in her bouncy seat, so we were just having fun cleaning the house. Next, I needed to vacuum our master bedroom, and I was a little bit nervous that the sound was going to scare my daughter, so I put her up on the bed, but as soon as I turned the vacuum on, she actually calmed down completely. I think she really liked the sound of it. But I am going to be vacuuming our big, thick shag rug up here. This is the same rug that we have downstairs in our living room. I got it on wayfair.com, and I absolutely have loved having these rugs. But they are really difficult to vacuum, so it is quite a workout. You'll see me kind of struggling here, but my Dyson does do a really good job on these carpets. Using one of my little vacuum attachments with the bristles on the end, and I just use this to go along our baseboards and dust, especially in these tight corners where we've got furniture and carpet and the vacuum doesn't really fit. This attachment does a really good job, so I'll just go along all the baseboards in our bedroom and in the hallways. I went ahead and put my little girl down for her nap because I was going to be dusting the blinds in our room, and I knew there was going to be dust flying everywhere because this is a job that hasn't been done in an embarrassing amount of time. So I went ahead and started dusting our blinds, and it was pretty nasty at the end of it. Next, I'm just dusting off the top of our big dresser in here because this is another place that just gathers dust all the time. The candle I'm going to light on top of this dresser is a DW Home candle, which are my favorite candles, and this is the scent Iridescent Moonstone. In our room, I also use the Mrs. Meyer's Lavender Room Spray, and this in combination with the candle smells amazing. Moving on to the downstairs, I did make a Target run earlier that day, so I went ahead and started putting everything away that I bought. And you'll see me unloading these dumbbells right here. These are for my Beachbody workouts, which is what I have been doing for my postpartum fitness. So I will be having some videos on that coming up soon. This little grass drying rack I've talked about in another video, but basically it just houses all of my pumping parts and all of our bottles, and I'm just going to be sticking it in the dishwasher today to give it a good wash. This is our kitchen table and dining area. I'm just going to be clearing some things off and wiping down the table. And this table was actually built by my husband. He is really into woodworking, and I cannot wait to show you guys what he built for our daughter's nursery. It is beautiful, and that will be shown on our nursery tour, which I am not quite ready to film yet. I have some last minute touches to do, but I'm so excited to show that to you guys. Here in the kitchen, I'm going to be wiping down our cabinets, and our cabinets are a beautiful white color, but they show every spill and splatter, so I do have to wipe them down about once a week. So I figured I'd go ahead and do that today, as well as wipe down our stainless steel appliances. And for our cabinets, I am just using my trusted Method multi-surface spray. For our stainless steel appliances, I just use the Wyman stainless steel spray, and I like this okay. It does a good job, but it is greasy and it does still leave behind some scum, so if anybody has any recommendations, I would love to hear them. Lenny woke up from her nap, so I went ahead and put her in the swing, which was hilarious to watch her. She was just so mesmerized watching me clean up around the room. And this was actually a miracle for us because she has been such a fussy baby so far. She loves to be held, she loves to be with mama. So the fact that she was so entertained just watching me clean, I was like, okay, this is definitely my daughter. Anyways, I'm going to be moving on to the living room and just tidying up, folding up the blankets, putting things away. And you'll notice our dog Lulu over here by the fireplace. She is our rescue pup. We absolutely adore her, but she is terrified of the vacuum cleaner, so be on the lookout for that. One thing I have loved about this Dyson vacuum is it's really easy to get around corners, it's super maneuverable, and this little ball part is on wheels, so it basically just follows me around wherever I go. Moving on to the dusting, I'm going to be wiping down this little side table, and this table just basically right now houses all of our records for our record player, which my husband keeps telling me he's going to build me a record player cabinet, but I keep telling him that I want a new coffee table and I want some bedroom furniture, so we'll see what he ends up building me next. Moving on to this little bookshelf, I bought this bookshelf from Kirkland's for like $15 probably 2 years ago. And I'm embarrassed to say I don't think I have dusted it since we moved into this house, which is just embarrassing. So I figured today was the day I was finally going to take everything off, dust it down, and put everything back on. But this is my favorite little corner of the house. This is where I read every morning, and I sit in this chair, and I just love the way the light comes in through the windows. Next, I'm going to be wiping down these windows, which is another chore that I do not do often enough, but I figured that since I was getting a bunch of dusting done today, that today was the day to do this as well. And I am just using Windex and some paper towels. Moving on to the downstairs bathroom, this is definitely the most used bathroom in the house, so I knew I needed to give it a really good clean. And I'm just using Windex on the mirror, and then I go ahead and use the Mrs. Meyer's lemon and vinegar scrub. And this I like using on the sink and sometimes on the toilet because it does give it a really good clean. But I will say it does smell very vinegary, so if you don't love that smell, then I would recommend wiping it down afterwards with another kind of spray, and I use the Method Lime and Sea Salt. Another thing I neglect to do is to wipe down our washer dryer, so I went ahead and did that tonight. And they are both front loaders, and I have a lot of trouble keeping them really clean. They often get that nasty mildew smell, which I hate. And so if anyone has any suggestions on getting a front loader clean, I am all ears. I'll do some research myself, and maybe I'll come out with a video if I can find some good stuff. It's now evening and my little girl is in bed for the night, so I'm gonna sit down with my glass of wine and fold some laundry. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you found it motivating. If you guys like videos like this from me, please let me know by leaving a comment, liking the video, or go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I had an absolute blast filming this today, so I'm gonna have a lot more cleaning content coming out to you shortly. But if there are other videos you'd like to see from me as well, please let me know, and thank you so much for watching.